Hey everybody, this is Lori Norwood, owner of Sophisticated Spot Shop on Etsy.com, owner of Glorious Unsolved Mysteries, Oracles Deck, Tarot, Volumes 1 through 40, and owner of Glorious Astrology Tarot at www.makeplancards.com. Like I said, thank you MakePlanCards.com for making our dreams come true. Here's the cards that I did create. This is my first original deck, and we will get started. On my other deck, I just wanted to show you that, that my decks are out, so check out the website, www.makeplancards.com. And like I said, they're Cardinalmancy decks, and we will get started, and we will see what the Goddess, and Guardians Oracle decks have for us today. And we'll see what we got. Cause yeah, I like to. This will be the last video of the night. Like I said, I've been doing it for the past couple of hours, and I'm a little exhausted. I will be picking back up in the morning. Ooh. So yeah, we gotta give some respect to the ancestors and see what they got to say. We have a deity, expand your consciousness. Apollo, divine messages. We have Baby Yaga, patience. We have Artemis, brave spirit. We have Amahata, he's a visionary, and we have the spine she says first. So we will read the book, of course, as usual, and see what they got to say. We'll go with anxiety. I know everybody used to, except a friend named Aphrodite, so it's a little close, but Aphrodite is also another high priestess. So let's see, expand your consciousness. See the bigger, shout out to my friend Aphrodite. She was so cool. Let me see, so expand your consciousness. See the bigger picture. The universe is opening you up. Mother of the endless universe, Aditi, pronounced Aditi, is a primordial Hindu goddess who appears often in the Vedas, the earliest Hindu scriptures. Her name means limitless or boundless in Sanskrit. Aditi is the source of all who gives birth to the entire cosmos, including all the gods and goddesses. As celestial mother, she sometimes represents as a sacred cow, nourishing everything on the earth with her milk. Also known as Mother Space, she symbolizes the infinite freedom and divine order and cosmic connection. And it says, because this is a short paragraph, give me one moment as I clear my throat. Thank you. It says, look up at the sky, the clouds, the stars, planets, and the endless expanses, stretching out in all directions. You're part of the vast, limitless consciousness in a divinely ordered universe. It may be very hard to remember this right now, as you're consuming with the details, problems, and demands in everyday life. You might feel restricted, confined, or limited by your circumstances. Maybe you've been spending too much time indoors and listening to inflexible narrow ideas. The deity invites you to gaze upon the sky outside your window. Her expansive energy swirls around your tight forehead, freeing up your mind. You've reached an impasse because you've become closed to alternative options. She says, it's easy to get locked inside your own head. You get stuck in a rut and see only dead ends and foregone conclusions. Open your consciousness, connect with the divine mind, and feel the rich expansiveness. You're not limited in any way, and I'm here to show you that the extensive possibilities and plentiful resources that are always available. Wider or perceptive, stand up and stretch out your arms to the universe. Lead to the unexpected blessings, surprise solutions, and new avenues of understanding. Your guide for a deity is to broaden your horizons, mentally, physically, or spiritually, and be curious. Additional things, don't take this situation personally. Study philosophy or ancient knowledge systems such as astrology or Ayurveda. Travel or move abroad. Get a second opinion or develop your connection with the spiritual guides. The invocation is my mind is open and flexible. I'm willing to expand. That's beautiful. Thank you, Miss Aditi, for your beautiful messages. Now we have Apollo. Yep, Aphrodite's in here too. See, I understand Aphrodite. Let's see, then we have Apollo. Divine messages, signs are being sent to light your path. Pay attention to the whispers of spirit. Apollo is the multifaceted Greek god of the light and prophecy. He was a great musician and ruled over poetry, dance, archery, illness, medicines, oracles, in the sun. Apollo held the gift of prophecy. His oracle at Delphi was the greatest in the ancient world, consulted by the wealthiest and most influential people in Greece. From inside the temple, a priestess called the Pythia would channel Apollo's sacred messages, and priests write them down. The temple still stands on Mount Paramus today. Apollo is a conduit for divine guidance and sacred signs. His symbols include the wolf, dolphin, swan, laurel crown, golden lyre, and silver bow. Wake up, the divine realms are communicating with you. Sweeping and opening his sun-shining chariot, Apollo comes to illuminate the streams of heavenly messages that are being sent your way. Blonde curls are gleaming in the sun. Apollo sits down next to you and starts to play rapturous music on his lyre. A wondrous, intuitive language is being spoken through signs of synchronicity, he says. Spiritual guides commonly send messages like feathers and rainbows to remind you of their presence. Pay attention to the words, phrases, overheard conversations, songs, lyrics, music, colors, images, symbols, and number patterns that you experience repetitively. You may have a sense of heightened awareness or sudden stillness as a sign is delivered. Divine messages will always be kind, loving, encouraging, and positive. They do not tell you to do anything. Rather, they nudge you in the right direction of your highest good, reinforcing your inner knowing. If you don't understand the divine message, ask yourself, if I really knew, what would this sign mean? Interpreting it kindly and trust yourself. Additional meanings. Make a sign journal. Record your divine messages and notice recurring themes. You may have had significant past life experiences at the Delphic Oracle, and you'll soon receive a vulnerable oracle card reading or intuitive blessing. Follow a career path in music. The invocation is Apollo, let me interpret the language of the spirit. So it's small invocations, just maybe in one short sentence, but it's not like, a little full-fledged. But usually the spirits are walking with you. Like I said, they're still amongst us. They some get aggressive, and so I'm like, hey, I want to talk. But, right now I'm giving the main messages that the ancestors want us to talk about, because you got to pay respect and homage, and this is, where it all started from. So they're giving us divine messages to move forward in life, to try to maintain, or if the rapture calls upon people, don't be scared. They'll be right there with you. So we have Amhotep, visionary, design the future, blessing ancient wisdom with modern methods. Amhotep started life as a commoner, but through his visionary genius, became enormously influential in Egypt during the Third Dynasty. He was a high priest of Heliopolis, vizier to the kings and chief architect of the King Gajar Step Pyramid, which paved the way for the Great Pyramids, known as the first physician. Amhotep was practicing medicine over 2,000 years before Hippocrates was born. His legacy was so profound that after his death, he was elevated to a god of medicine and architecture. Without Amhotep, modern medicine might not be where it is today. When Amhotep appears, it is a clear indication of your visionary gifts. Your soul's intention is a great pioneer change through implementing divinely inspired ideas. There is no doubt that you have come to Earth to redesign infrastructures, stir up the pot, and establish protocols, use implication and progress. Methods to evolve humanity. You're a visionary, guided by the divine to implement projects that can help heal and inspire our world. What do you want to improve on implicating? Maybe you're a teacher who's frustrated by the education system, or a medical professional who loves to combine modern medicine with holistic treatments. Perhaps your passion lies in environmentalism, politics, science, or fighting prejudice and injustice. If you're passionate about what needs to evolve, then you're the one who can make a difference. Amhotep is to guide you step to step. Take it one day at a time and break the big vision down into manageable chunks. You can be a trailblazer who fuses ancient wisdom and cutting-edge technique. This is your time to change the world. Additional meanings: you're an indigo soul, a passionate person with a divine mandate to tear down the old and build the new. Life is bringing the perfect lessons and challenges needed to fire up your sacred purpose. A career path in the medicine or architecture is opening up for you. Be bold and confident about sharing your ideas. The invocation is, my mind is in touch with divine ideas. My visions create a better world. Lord, Lord, my little demon Bible didn't fell over because you know you gotta do your research. I said, "Oh, Satan, put it down." I just got it because you literally gotta have the yin and the yang, so you gotta have one with the other to try to counteract and see what happened. But I usually don't touch it. I let the ancestors review that stuff. Um, not anybody that's in the organization. I usually don't leave that stuff out. I usually people that are higher up, they don't even need the book. They know exactly what the book says. So, of course, these are the ancestors. They're going to be out there doing positive things to try to bring about the world. So, trust me, um, you don't need to, nitpick whether it's going to be the regular Bible, Holy Bible, or the Satanic Bible, because God is going to make sure everybody gets taken care of. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the higher power and going up there. Or on top of that, if you sold your soul, you do have to go down there. That's just the choice that you made. So sometimes people like to argue with the ancestors using me as an open conduit, but a lot of people like to argue thinking that they can just jump in and say, oh, this is what it's going to be. It's not up to me. It's up to the higher ups. I'm just an earth angel. So as I use my body, as I allow you to use my body to help you, do not attack or abuse it. It's a privilege. Then you have Baby Yaga. Like I said, it's a spiritual warfare around here all day, every day. So a lot of people don't understand, but they will. They'll understand me soon. Let's see, Baby Yaga says patience. Let things develop gradually. Take your time. To the Slavic people of Eastern Europe, Baby Yaga, pronounced Baba Yaga, is an old woman of autumn whose spirit lived in the last kernel of harvesting grain. Slavic lore said that the female who ate this kernel will bear a child the following spring. In Russian folklore, Baby Yaga is the forest witch who traveled through the air inside her cauldron. In Old Russian, Baby May means midwife or sorceress. She's the wild hag, Babushka, her grandmother, goddess of maternal wisdom, with a gathering basket containing woodland medicines. Her silver wolf is a time-traveling spirit teacher. Their spirit medicine from the ancient woman of the forest, Baby Yaga, is a good old dose of patience. It might not be what you want to hear, but there's simply no rushing this process. Everything in nature has a season, but in our modern world, we may seem to have forgotten that all good things take time to unfold. The situation or relationship you're involved in won't respond to anxious pushing or prodding. Leave things alone for a while. Time and space are needed for this issue to heal, develop, or come to fruition. Persevere with your journey without grasping for immediate gratification. Instant results are not the way of Baby Yaga. She's inviting you to build something of quality, of real substance, something that endures. Keep going even when it seems as if nothing is happening. There are ages and stages of accruing spiritual knowledge. You don't need to ask fronted questions of the universe, of your teachers, of yourself. Rest assured the answers will come when it's time. You're not being given everything at once because rushing will spoil the end result. Slow cooking yields the richest tasting dishes. Let go of your fast-paced agenda and allow Baby Yaga to work her timeless magic. Additional means. Make long-term plans or preparations. Any delays you're experiencing are for the best. Slow down the pace of your life. The invocation is true healing and spiritual growth takes time. And you have to trust in the divine process. Thank you, Baby Yaga. We needed that world at this time because it is very crucial, critical, and we are psychotic, okay? Have some patience. She said she's moving slowly. She said, oh. She said, I'm on. Have some patience, y'all. Go ahead, Miss Baby Yaga. Let's see what we're going to do today. What we're going to pull on. She might touch stuff. It's okay. They all like to touch. That's the whole point. When you let them use your body, that's what they do. They like to see what they can pull too. They like to play. They don't just use your mind. They use your body too. And it's for a good reason. Oh, what did these called? What is it? Where they coming from? Where they coming from? See, this is how you know it's real spiritual messages. So look, here I am. He came up out of here. Oh Lord. Mm-hmm. Lord. Look, baby, y'all getting mad. Yeah, she can see it. Harael is here. United towards the all-providing God. Intellectual richness takes fertility of women, makes children respectful towards their parents. So that means they still out here too. I am the right hand of God, famed and renowned for influences, commits, voyages, and great discoveries. Our Raphael is here, the preventing God, propagation of light, confounds the wicked and slander saves from the enemies. I could have swore I put all of them back. They said we got something to say soap. Okay, they said I called it so safe. We literally gonna jump in them, okay? They got the tea over there, usually. But I made sure they was very stylish and cute, so I'm glad you guys can go look at them. Like I said, they're www.makehandcars.com, and they're $24.99. And I put these back because, like I said, you know, I like to mix up my cards with these other three was there, like, you know, they in spirit, they here in spirit too. They ain't playing no games, so I gotta put them back in the deck so, you know, they don't get mixed up again. Give me one moment because I'm finna flip, okay? Like, I'm so ready. I like when they give messages and, you know, making understand that we all, you know what I'm saying, are trying our best to understand what's going on with all the laws and the government and, you know, the COVID and, you know, it's just so much going on, the pandemic and, you know, the fires, the floods. You got to know it's a God somewhere, you know. Got to know God too at that point. So we're going to get it started. Look, they down here, they want to know what's going on with these strangulations. Huh? They want to know what's going on with these strangulations. Exactly. You gonna strangle the chosen one? Right, and you're guilty. Somebody on trial for rape right now. Yep, somebody is steaming it, steam cooking and frying something. So somebody could be cooking up some stir fry. And it reminds me of Takeoff. So that means his energy is here. Somebody was guided by God. That was a low-key king, you know? Look, Star City's being attacked. Political corruption. The ancestors is watching y'all. Acting a damn fool. Look, hereditary witch. You can't get mad because somebody's hereditary witch. When you're born with it, you're born with it. And somebody's in a fight or flight mode, ready to take off running or, you know, jump shit because somebody's too witty and too brave for it, you know? That's ridiculous. Like somebody low-key in Connecticut done a robbery. You know what I mean? Look, somebody in Wisconsin over there got a secret family. Hiding it. Somebody over there, got a stripper pregnant. And then somebody over there cooking some new recipes, low-key. Go ahead, I love some good cooking, okay? Somebody got some secret lovers in Philadelphia, okay? What they used to call that, the city of brotherly love. Yeah, buddy. Somebody's sacred chakra is open. Somebody needs to be more calm. And if somebody's suffering in silence, low-key, someone's got a Metro PCS phone. Or work at Metro PCS also, you know? Let's see, somebody been driving too fast. Looking at divine masculine, been dreaming of the divine feminine. Look, somebody look, forced ventilation. Fake COVID deaths. Now I'm gonna keep it real with you, you know? I hate to talk about COVID. I don't like it. They forcing y'all on the ventilator. Putting y'all down like rabid dogs after they done experimented on you like guinea pigs in a science project. and then remove your spiritual protection, and then force you on a ventilator because they done created a monster. And they don't know how to handle it, so they throw you on a ventilator. That's why them people was going in there and not coming out. Because they was putting y'all down, faking a COVID death. And this really makes me upset. Because, you know, my man left home to be with his side piece. He came back with COVID. And that's messed up, but it's true story. It's true story. Okay? Somebody got some Amazon Prime, okay? Somebody out there watching some Amazon Prime, or maybe I'm gonna be on there later, you know? Who knows? Prime time, okay? Look, somebody out there messing with the deaf and dumb spirit. I've been noticing that. A lot of the paralyzation, deaf and dumb is here. Deaf and dumb spirits is out here. Paralyzing people with spiritual, doing spiritual attacks and psychic attacks. Stop. Y'all ain't gonna make it into heaven. Out here trying to ruin people's reputation. Cause somebody thinks somebody's a sacrificial lamb. What they say, what Baby Yoga say, you got a blank stare, you ain't got nothing to say. Right. Somebody doing captainmancy and anthromancy. And you know I don't even say the words that fast. Look, somebody named Kendrick here. Could be a dead spirit. Look, somebody doing literomancy. Look, and somebody, let me tell you, it says the smoke from the burning incense has been thought to have the spiritual connections, such as altering or protecting from different energies and spirits, Taoism and Buddhism, ancestry, and it's a deity worshiping. There's somebody been over there worshiping deities. Somebody had a barbecue. A karmic feminine meets a karmic masculine family. They, of course, the spirits moving. They love to get to moving through here. Look, there somebody was stressed out. Alegua here, Aisha's here. You get that? Okay? And that is true. How did just like a moon goddess is seen. So this is the present time. This is the current. Look, a police officer is sleeping with a prostitute. And 3 divine masculines. Jesus visited y'all relative with 3 divine masculines. So somebody must have had been probably getting picked up, or they must have been revealing themselves to ancestors. Yeah, back in June, something happened at 5:17 p.m. collective. Look. Somebody had a snowstorm and a car wreck. Yep, somebody trying to do a ninja break-in. You don't breaking nobody else. What's wrong with y'all? Is you in here dressed like a ninja and other people's shit? And look, the ancestors said we saw you. Get out the bathroom. And be careful, because some snowstorms coming. There's going to be some car wrecks. And that's all I have for you tonight from the ancestors. Have a blessed one, and we'll see you tomorrow.